I got to ask you, what's your excitement level? Because I know as busy as you are down in South Florida, you don't get back this way a whole lot. So, what are the emotions like for you about coming back home?
Well, anytime I have an opportunity to come back home, especially with the great deal of memories that I've established there throughout my life, it is very sentimental and understanding that a great deal of my whole developmental process as a person as well as a player started down in South Florida. Something that I'll treasure for life.
What can we tease for the fine folks of this area? Are we gonna hear a bunch of stories from you? Are you already maybe prepping this speech? Do you have any idea what can we tease the fine folks with, Mr. Mourning?
Man, usually when I speak, I kind of speak from the heart, So I mean, I got so many different memories and opportunities, that I can recall that are worthy of sharing with, you know, the good people of Norfolk, Virginia, Chesapeake, Tidewater, the Hampton Roads area, and I'm excited to be able to come back home and mix and mingle and have an opportunity to visit the high school where it all started for me. And like I said, the beauty of it is understanding that as well as a player all started down there in the Hampton Roads area.
Now let's go back to those days at Indian River in the mid to late 80s. What was your mentality back then? Were you thinking about NBA, Hall of Fame? Were you focused on the next step? Take us back to what the mindset was for you back at Indian River.
Well, uh, I had an intense love for the game of basketball, and all I wanted to do was compete, and I wanted my team to win, and that was just born out of a deep passion and love for the game, and basically playing the game every day, and um, I didn't think too far away from that. I knew that basketball would open up collegiate opportunities for me because I was receiving letters from all over the country, being the number one high school player in the country, But long and short of it is, it truly came down to understanding that basketball was something that I was in love with, and just trying to take advantage of it the best way I could. I didn't know really what the future held, other than a possibility of me going to college.
What was it about Georgetown that made that the place for you? And obviously, it ended up being the right place. Was there a pretty heated recruiting battle, or did you know that was the spot?
Well, one of the things that was somewhat of a defining moment for me, was the fact that I had for Coach John Thompson, and through that admiration, uh, I would analyze their play, and they were such a defensive-minded organization where me being a high school player, leading the country in block shots, averaging a triple-double in high school with block shots and rebounds and points, I knew I wanted to be a part of a team that truly stressed defense, and I tell you, I kind of fit that mold. It was perfect from that perspective, and even though I narrowed my five down to Maryland, Georgia Tech, Virginia, Syracuse, and obviously Georgetown, I was closely leaning towards Georgetown at that particular time, just because of their style of play and because of John Thompson and his reputation as a coach.